for a bit. He's giving me a bit of a chance here. I'm not sure why. It was a pre-boil. They have, like, instead of being called Commando, Elite, Veteran, so on, they're actually described in terms of their life cycle. So you have larval masses, pre-boils, boils, right up to demon boils, which are huge, nasty things. And yeah, they really make a mess of things.
Terraform complete.
He arrived just too late. Well, no matter, he can help with the colonisation effort eastwards. If anyone was wondering last video who Ermac was, who I quoted instead of being Horace Greeley, he was a Russian that led the colonisation of Siberia during the 16th century. You think I'm well read? No, I just learnt that from Civ 4 colonisation. Civilopedia is great for that kind of thing. Now, you've noticed the graph down here. The believers are actually better than me. So, faith over materialism, as well as faith over science. God, it's a scary world this is turning out to be.
Maximum population reached.
So when I finally meet them, we finally get within,
Terraform
you know,
complete.
punching distance, it's going to be a real clash of the Titans. One of the reasons why the Spartans are on my side, I think they're scared of Sister Miriam. And I'm not surprised. You'll find out when we meet her. She looks scary. You hold there. You go over there. And you build a mine. You know, we might be wondering, why are you building mines in all these places? You're not going to get the population to take advantage of them. But what you can do is, when you get industrial automation even, you can build supply crawlers, which are like caravans, but you can send out convoys to pick up resources without using citizens, which is what is very useful for those rocky terrains, because they don't produce anything but minerals, and supply crawlers can only pick up one of either energy, minerals, or nutrients. So it's kind of deliberate, but it's a bit, I don't know, it's the AI doesn't use them, which is a shame. If the AI was programmed to use them, it'd be big for immense end games, but they don't.
In the borehole pressure mines 100 kilometers beneath the planet's surface, at the Mohorovičić discontinuity where crust gives way to mantle, temperatures often reach levels well in excess of 1000 degrees Celsius. Exploitation of planet's resources under such brutal conditions has required quantum advances in robotic and teleoperational technology. Morgan Industries Limited Annual Report.
I had no idea that was coming next. Seriously, it's just that at this kind of the game, if you're build focused and your research goals, it tends to appear, but I had no idea it was just going to pop up like that. I feel a bit, yeah, a bit prescient. Is that a word? Probably not a word. Anyway, Morgan Industries Annual Report. And all that stuff I was talking about, boreholes, that's that there. You can pause the video and read it if you want, or go back and listen to somebody else say it for you. Apparently there's been experimentations with it on Earth, but I'm not sure. I think the Soviets may have tried once, but failed miserably. So what does it do for you? It gives you a hub complex, so that's a granary, that's aqueducts to all you stuck in Civ mode, and the planetary transit system, which all the bases have a population of 3, more or less drone all bases a population of 3 and under. That might be quite useful if I ever get around to building it, because I'm doing a lot of settling at the minute. But what sometimes happens is if you build it in too nutrient poor an area, it just builds city to a 3, and it'll just starve back down to a 2 or a 1. And I can build a supply crawler. Wealth for social engineering. This is the supply crawler. And what you do is you send him out. You can either send him to help build a wonder in another city, or establish convoys of resources, or you can send him out into the city radius and beyond, onto the map, and tell him to gather resources. which I'll then duly send to the city. And it's very powerful. This is wealth. It'll make me very wealthy without going into free market. Go to free market as well. Look at that. +2 commerce. It doesn't really mean that much since I'm only trading with the Spartans and then I've got many cities. But trouble is, it's -1 morale plus modifiers halved, so I'm really going to struggle with mind worms. That's for more when you're more established and you've finished with your colonisation efforts. Well, if you look at that, net income goes into 36, breakthrough down to 8 turns. Do that, 47, 6 turns, 58, 5 turns. But I can't explore, and modifiers hard, -1 morale, and want an ecological disruption. So, never mind about that. And another colony pot. So we're going to... Can I even go west? No, I can't. Unless... No, I might end up meeting Sister Miriam. She scares me. I don't know what the time limit does on this video.
Terraform complete.
So I may have to call it quits after a while, but I'm trying to find something interesting to end on. I mean, you'd feel a bit cheesed off if you've been watching this for 10 minutes and nothing happened. I actually got a warning there that I'd gone over 10 gigabytes apparently. I think it was lying. Anyway, yeah, because it's a bit long, I'm going to cut it off here and carry it on briefly. Okay, we're back. Well, that was a quick few second break for you. That was actually 28 hours for me. It's now 10 o'clock on a 10:15 on a Saturday night, and I can't think of anything better to do. I've just been out for a walk. I've got a nice cup of chai tea here, which smells like Christmas. And if that doesn't work to warm me up, I've got a 4-pack of Carling, which, if there's one thing it doesn't smell like, it's well, Christmas. So we'll just carry on where we'll be left off. Morgan Energy Monopoly. Don't think that's going to be very productive in energy. Actually, then again, if it's on the ridge, fill some solar panels, that'll do it nicely. Yes, let's take a look. Elevation of 1,700. To get between 1 and 2 solar panel there. The higher it up, higher up it is, the more energy it collects, brings it closer to the sun. I don't know.
Juvenile sea lurks, when isolated from the collective planetary consciousness, perform astounding feats as underwater sheepdogs. Vast schools of calorie-rich sporefish may be herded by only a few well-trained specimens. Just don't let them get too close to the fungus, or they'll turn on you like a razor shark. Captain Ulrich Svensgaard, tending the sea.
That's quite a good quote. You won't meet Captain Ulrich Svensgaard. He's an expansion pack faction leader of the Nautilus pirates, who start off building sea bases and are just a pain, really. I really like that quote. It talks about using sea lurks as shepherds, sort of not shepherds. What's sea dogs? Sea dogs? No, what's the word I'm looking for? Sheepdogs. I'm going to build a couple of supply crawlers here to take advantage of those two there, and then hab complex, so I can get my population to beyond size 4, and perhaps if I'm lucky to size 8, which is about as much as normal factions can get theirs to without a hab complex. But then that shows just how much commerce each square can make as them organised. They've had to limit it to just initial max of 4. You can just rest there for a second. Yeah, it's quite nice, quite a nice night out tonight. It's decidedly autumnal. Actually, they're expecting the middle of October. Still, I like autumn evenings. They've got a nice smell about them. Morgan processing. That's got a bit to process there with the nutrients. And I'm actually going exploring with a colony pod. That's just how many of them I've got.
Production complete.
Maybe I should have mined that square. You could help build some wonders, I think. I have no idea what to do in this city. Sit quietly until something happens, I think.
Production complete. Resource shortfall.
Huh. Well, more for me. It's actually just disbanded its defence to pay for a colony pod. Bit of a false economy there. Still, it was only following orders, I suppose. If that gets taken by a mindworm or evil another faction now, I won't be best pleased.
Terraform complete.
Maybe I should start putting music onto these videos. Yeah, if nothing else, it'll give you something to listen to apart from my dull, monotonous. So when I say dulcet, that's been a complete contradiction. Tones, as I just grimly describe what's going on with about as much passion as. I don't know. That raises further questions. Oh, hello. Oh, she's seething. What did I do? I've just been living my life. Anyway, greetings to me, CEO of the New Guy 4. You are always the most monopolistic of us all, and they are followers the most bloated. Oh, she's not very pleased with me. I was cautioning you that my engineers have completed the advanced impact rover prototype. Good for you. I did that about a century ago. Planet is a dangerous world, CEO of the New Guy 4. It doesn't have a good ring about it. Oh! Probably with 850 energy credits. See that no such accidents occur. No. Piss off. Why is she getting all tetchy? She's up to something. Oh, was it because I took that wonder off of her? Can I just irritate her for a while? She must have a plan of action. Well, that's a first. And what am I going to do about it? Oh, very little really. What can I do? So she's just made us both a bit worse off for the sake of... I don't know. Has she spotted a weakness somewhere that she's going to attack in a couple of turns' time? Or then again, the AI in this game does tend to be overly aggressive when you get a bit big, which I suppose makes a refreshing